All right, guys, you back with Dwayne. This is How to Lose Body Fat, Part 2, and we're covering adequate protein intake. So pay attention. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cover why protein is such a vital macronutrient for the body. Point number one, protein is important for the body. It helps play a role in our hormones, in our organs, in our enzymes inside of our body, like our digestive enzymes that help break down food. Plays a role inside of our hair, skin, nails, our joints. A lot of things in different components of our body, including like our bones, our ligaments, and just so many different tissues in the body. And then of course, last but not least, it's a vital component to our muscle as well. All right, another reason why protein is so important is because it's vital to change body composition overall and definitely aid in our weight loss. Number one reason why that is because protein in itself, it takes about 20 or 30% of the calories ingested from protein just to digest itself. So it's not like you're gonna take in all those calories and store that as fat or use that for energy. You're gonna be burning that up just trying to digest it first. All right, guys, a really good friend of mine one time told me this quote when it comes to protein, and it always has stuck with me, so I'm gonna tell you guys today. Protein are the only kind of calories that you can eat, and they want to go be put to use in our bodies for some kind of maintenance. They don't want to be stored as fat. They don't want to be used for energy. They want to help build something. They want to help repair something. They want to help fix something, right? Protein are the only kind of calories that want to do that. Fats and carbs want to be either used as energy or stored as fat in our bodies for later use. So protein are the kind of calories that you should prioritize in any nutrition plan, because really, they can do it all. They do a little bit of everything, but mostly they want to be used for helping our bodies to maintain status quo. I'm gonna give you guys 3 key points in A, B, and C of protein and then call it a day, okay? Here we go, A, B, and C, starting with A, total protein is king. All right, guys, point A, total protein intake is key. So if you're one of my clients, I've probably given you a protein goal, right? This is the amount of protein I expect for you to eat every day. The reason why I gave you this goal is not necessarily just to build muscle. It's so many other things that go into that. You have so many other processes in your body that require protein that you must get enough of the protein in to help with that. Number one of those processes is just keeping you full so you don't feel starving and hungry all the time. This is not only because protein keeps you full, but it also helps to fuel what we call your hunger and satiety hormones, leptin and ghrelin. A big component of leptin and ghrelin is protein. All right, guys, point B. An underrated combination is protein and fiber, okay? Number one reason why protein and fiber together keep you full for longer, okay? Number two, it helps satisfy and feed your gut bacteria, all right? Fiber is something that your gut bacteria needs to feed on. And also point number 3, it helps to clean you out. So over time, we can develop things get trapped inside of our gut lining, things like that. Protein and fiber are both going to help clear these things out and pave the way so that you can kind of clear it out and clean your system as well too. So keep that combination in mind, guys. All right, guys, we're at the last point, which is point C. There is no protein that is really better than the other. And hear me out. This is going to take a little bit of explaining, and I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this. Now, when I say that there's no protein that's better than the other, a lot of people have this belief or this like fantasy world that vegan protein is healthier than regular protein, or whey protein is the king compared to regular like animal foods or whatever the case may be. Honestly, there is no this protein is better than the other. There have been more studied proteins, but at the end of the day, the goal is to get in as much protein that your body can handle and that you can actually tolerate and that you like, okay? If you like a vegan or vegetarian plant-based protein, that more power to you. Those don't have a full amino acid profile compared to animal proteins, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're better or worse. The goal is just to make sure that you get an abundance and a different assortment of proteins so that you can make sure you get a full amino acid profile and that you have adequate proteins to help take care of those metabolic processes we've been talking about, okay? All right, guys, for bonus, a couple of things that we're gonna focus on more than anything else. Number one point is to focus on your food proteins before you focus on supplemental proteins, okay? I have a lot of clients that think because they're drinking a protein shake or eating a protein bar that they're healthier than a person that's eating a burger or, eating a sandwich or something like that. And that's not the case at all. Your body is used to eating food. Try to prioritize the food first, and then use the supplements and the snacks to help support your goals, especially if you have a high protein goal for the day, okay? So that's point number 1 for the bonus material. All right, guys, second part of the bonus material. Protein does not make you fat. Actually, studies show that the opposite is true. The higher someone's protein intake, usually that means they're eating lower levels of fat and carbs, which means your calories are gonna be lower and you're gonna be losing body fat. If you stay under your calorie deficit, if you stay where you're supposed to be, you won't be gaining any body fat. Instead, what you'll be doing is building lean muscle tissue, losing body fat, and helping change the composition of your body overall. So stay away from excess carbs and fats, and try to prioritize the proteins in your diet by eating lean proteins, lots of lean proteins in your diet, okay? If this video has helped you in any kind of way, please feel free to like, comment, or share. My name on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter is Train with Dwayne. Please follow me and subscribe to my page. I would love to keep offering this kind of educational content for you. I'm gonna try to do a video every week and support my clients, but also the community at large as well too. I look forward to delivering the next week's video. You guys have a blessed day and take care.